Hello everybody, welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus with me, Flik. We're going to try Magdalene again. If I remember rightly, prior to that episode I did on stream, I think we had an okay run as Maggy, it's just it wasn't fast enough, which is obviously her main issue. Yes, I need the pill for immediate speed up. We're going to immediately check the curse room as well. We're going to immediately get okay stuff. Okay, a range down and then a full health. It's a shame I didn't get one of those chests usually has bombs in it. Oh, I'll give the seed in a sec. Oh god. I'll give the seed in a second as well. And also, this episode is dedicated to Lord Psychon. Thank you very much for your incredible generosity, both on Patreon and outside of that on streams as well, etc. I hope you're doing well, and this one will be for you whether it goes badly or not. Obviously, I hope it goes well, because we've got a lot to do as Maggy, and I don't have a lot of patience for Maggy. That's a very problematic situation to be in. Speaking of which, we're getting a lot of like hellish rooms for her. Oh, you tried to sneak around, you little bitches. Also, this is the first Isaac episode I'm recording in the kind of like post Monster Hunter World PS4 beta haze. Thankfully I had a backlog, and also that episode I did on stream, or the double runs I did on stream, to kind of hold everything at bay. And of course I get a text message right as I start a run, of course I do. Well, anyway, there's the seed for you. Okay, yes, my mother needs me to do something later today. I will quickly reply, okay. She didn't swear this time. XCFH E300. It's a weird seed. We also didn't find the item room. What was I saying? Yeah, it's not that I've suddenly like not liking Isaac anymore, it's just that after playing that beta and having everything confirmed that all the hope and all the hype was warranted that Monster Hunter World is going to be fantastic. It was great to actually get to try it, obviously, but I want it now, and it's not out for over a month. Oh, proptosis? Okay, so the closer the enemy is that we're hitting with our tears, the more damage we do. It's a good damage up, put us at 7 on the dot, in fact. I just walk into the Haunt's Ghost. Twice, in fact. Well, the first time was my fault, the second time was just the way they move. Come closer, I dare you. And my god, was that beta good. But not only did it leave me just wanting the full game, which is, well, at the day I'm recording this, I think it's like 42 days away. Something like that, maybe a little less. Barring any review copy or whatnot, but for whatever reason, the Capcom UK PR person just never answers me, ever. And I'm not talking about in regards to World, I just mean in general. I did have an in with Capcom a long time ago in that I knew the person who was specifically their Monster Hunter PR person, but they left their jobs. I have no contact with the new person. And I did know their assistant, the PR assistant, who I spoke to. I forget what game it was regarding, but I did have a contact there. Yeah, the main PR person just never once returned an email, and I don't know why. But anyway, I got sidetracked. It's a long time till that game is out, and I am counting the days, so it's really, really hard to get motivated to play other things when I have this thing on the horizon I desperately, desperately want. It's been many, I think I can get a tin drop in there. I should go back. It has been many, many years since I felt justified hype of this level. Like, if I hadn't played that beta and I was just kind of like generally looking forward to the game and still assuming that it'd be good but not knowing, that's fine. I'll still be as motivated to play everything else I'm playing at the moment. But because I got that little sampler, this must be how drug dealers like get their victims. It's like, give them the taste of the good stuff, and then they'll do anything. Oh, another speed up, excellent. And they'll do anything to get it, to get another taste. Okay, that's problematic, the way they're moving now. Thank you for the speed ups. If I hadn't got that second speed up, I would not have made it in there. The reason I was so, not desperate, but the reason I was so wanting that Spirit Heart is to try and maintain that first deal with the devil to help us keep this momentum going here. So yeah, it's not like I'm suddenly off Isaac, I'm still enjoying it even if we are into the characters I don't like. But it's hard to find motivation to play it right now, honestly. I want to play Monster Hunter World. And I am a variety channel, so when the game comes out, if it isn't your bag, don't worry, there will still be other content. It's just I need satiated. We haven't found Item Room again. I need to play it. I just need to get it out of my system. So it is hard to get motivated for other things at the moment. There's also like no new releases that I'm particularly interested in. Sorry, I'm a bit choked up with the cold still. So I'm thankful for obviously stuff like Isaac. Gungeon I've gone off a bit because it's kind of getting samey even playing it on stream, and also I'm glad that the Switch finally has a good game on it because Inner Gungeon is now on the Switch. However, they concentrated so much on that version to get it out in time before Christmas that they have postponed the Gungeons and Dragons update until next year. I mean, the writing was pretty much on the wall that was going to be the case anyway. They're exceptionally slow doing anything. But that sucks, and I want to wait. So there's not going to be as much Gungeon for a little while. Which does mean there's more room for more Isaac, of course. But yeah, that's... I'm trying to remember what was the last game I felt that kind of need for. Like that just like caveman Neanderthal basic desire. And I'm honestly maybe the last previous Monster. Oh, so this is terrible. The last previous Monster Hunter game. Yeah, that makes sense. That is a sentence that makes sense. It just sounds weird. It was essentially it's an expansion because it was Double Cross, which is just Cross but with more stuff. So I didn't feel the hype for that one really because it's just like here's some more stuff to hunt, which is fine. But it also isn't so different and so amazing that it was worth getting super hyped about. Dark Souls 3, I don't quite remember, and I had played the closed PS4 beta of that where you did a little bit of the first area and fought the dancer. And that was alright, but no, I honestly cannot remember the last game I felt this level of need and hype for. Maybe Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. Maybe. That was a while ago now. That was like 3-4 years. Maybe more. So it's possible that I felt that kind of need, but I honestly don't think it was this visceral. I'm describing it in a way that makes it sound like something horribly dirty, but I don't mean it that way. I'm probably making it sound like a negative as well, and I suppose in a manner it is a negative because it's crippling my desire to do other things waiting for this game. But at the same time, to have something that you look forward to so much is refreshing. Because, like many people in the gaming space, especially on the internet in the gaming space, very easy to give into cynicism. Like very easy to be critical of absolutely everything and not giving anything a fair shake and just expecting the worst. Sometimes being pleasantly surprised, but always expecting the worst. And it doesn't help, obviously, when you have companies like Activision and EA doing shady crap all the time. Oh god. We're going to get hit here. I think it's basically guaranteed. Oh, that's not crowned. So yeah, if you're not interested in Monster Hunter World, either just in general or if you watched it and thought, it's not for me, that's fine. You're allowed to dislike something I like. It's just, I'm sure you've probably had the same kind of reaction for a different game. I don't know what hit me, but thank you for that. Gimpy. We still lost our deal with the devil chance. It's going to be crap for this floor, but honestly, we don't have the HP to make it work right now, so I wouldn't have wanted to deal with the devil on this floor. I don't know how you missed me. Our killing power is fantastic right now, especially because Incubus, Succubus, whichever. I picked it up and I still didn't even pay attention. Ooh. Is essentially doubling our damage and DPS. Which is pretty damn good. Oh, also, if I'm off on a tangent, like for instance, gushing about how much I love Monster Hunter World and wish I could be playing it right now. A Kane episode went live like last week where I was lamenting not having bombs when I had 2 bombs. Sometimes when you play Isaac, especially if you're doing commentary, it's very common, or any roguelike actually, Gungeon's the same. You put your playing on autopilot while you're focusing on what you're saying, and sometimes the opposite is true as well. That was an instance where I was probably focusing more on what I was talking about or thinking of something to talk about, and as a result did not pay attention. It also doesn't help that sometimes the consumables at the end of a room drop on you, so it's easy to miss sometimes. I don't know if that was the case in that one because I didn't go back to check. But I'm just saying, if I'm focusing on what I'm talking about, it's very easy for me to miss stuff like maybe I'll forget to go to an item room or something. It's happened before, it'll happen again. Oh, that's pretty bad. I really don't want this run to end because this run has potential. We've got the damage required to get this done. That health down pill, if we find another one in the shop, would be a health up again. So let's try that. That is not the one that was a health up, or rather a health down, which is unfortunate. I'll take a chance on this. It's 2 of hearts, which was a bad gamble. We haven't found our item. Oh no, we did. It was a little Gertie. So a 9% chance probably means we're not getting a deal with the devil. We don't really want to unless it's got a ban in it. I probably should have taken the bean because the jump heart's not going to be any good to us. So speed up is okay. We're nearing top speed. Boss trap room, we'll have a look. Red chest, it's probably worth it, isn't it? Oh. Oh. Just, it's fine. Gimpy didn't pay out, but it's still fine. Oh no, it's not fine at all. The hunt is a pain in the ass. So are the way these little guys move. Very unnatural. Not that ghosts are natural anyway, I guess, but, you know. And just let you do your shot. And then you're going to do your other shot. And then you're going to die. No, you're going to get another shot off. He's delayed. Very surprised he didn't fire again there. Okay, that's unfortunate. We're not getting good floors. Get him, little Gertie. Get him. It is also unfortunate to do the increased damage. I need to be close, which is obviously inherently risky. That health down pill, though. That was a kick in the pants that I don't think I really deserved. There may have also been tinted rocks I've been missing. I don't think there has been. I hate this room instantly. That's what I'm doing. I'm willing to use the bombs because otherwise it's just an absolute pain. Very linear so far too. Ooh, that was very close. Could you pop, please? Thank you. I did have other things to talk about, but now I'm in the other mode where I need to focus on playing because otherwise we're gonna die, and we still might. Like, crap like that could happen, where the creep comes out before the tongue is finished expanding. And Gimpy still didn't pay out. Although I guess not that it matters now. Oh, we just died. Okay, well, we'll just hold R then to get a good start. That was a good run, it's just bad luck with the health down. Oh, good, okay, we'll win now.
Speed up.
Thank you. The seed for this one is 6BKKEX11. Now I can focus on... Oh, hello D4. Now I can focus on just talking about crap because we've won. This is in the bag, baby. Doesn't even matter if we don't get deals with the devil. Go for deals with the angel. See what I care. To go back to that brief subject of like Activision and EA doing shady stuff, shall we say? You've got to remember in situations like that, they are never sorry for what they did. They're only sorry that they get caught. It's the exact same thing in politics. And the internet tends to have a short memory when it's a Western AAA developer doing bad stuff, and I don't understand why. It's like, yes, Bungie has now quote-unquote fixed what they did when they released DLC for Destiny 2, but they fixed it because people noticed and complained. People noticed that they were scamming you with the way XP scales in Destiny 2, so they fixed it. But they also fixed something else which made the grind the exact same. And they wouldn't have fixed the XP scaling if someone hadn't done the research and found the quote-unquote mistake. Don't even get me started with Battlefront 2. I know EA lost like $1 billion, or no, it was like $3 billion off their value as a result of the Battlefront 2 doing so poorly. Although I think they have me back like a third of that already now. Well, it's interesting. I heard, and I don't know if this is true. This is like third-party knowledge. I heard that anytime Disney licenses its IP, they have what's called a bad press clause or something similar. That might not be literally what it's called, but that's essentially what it is. Where they can choose to end a contract early without penalty in the situation where whoever they've licensed their IP to gets bad press. Not bad reviews, that's something different. Bad press. So for instance, likening a feature in your game to making children gamble. We didn't get a key, so I can't get in the item room. I really don't like this room, so I think we're just going to skip and go. And just hope that we get something good on the next floor. Yeah, so if you're getting press that's saying, is Disney licensing its Star Wars IP to a game that teaches children to gamble? Then that is grounds for them losing their contract that gives them the Star Wars license. Doesn't necessarily mean that someone else is going to do a better job if they get it. But I think that might mean they've lost it. Still black heart, so we're still on par. I should pay more attention to what the colour of the pill is at the start of a Maggy run, because that'll be a speed up for the entire run. And that's valuable, because one puts her at base, and ideally you want just a little bit above base. I'd be happy with the buttery biscuit base for a start, but I'd be more happy with 1.5 speed. I think 2 is way too much. 2 is the cap, and I think that is too much speed. But yeah, 1.5 feels about right to me. Obviously, part of me, you could nitpick and be like, oh, but what about 1.59? This is the Gemini that's Gemini. Amazing. I'll risk a bomb on this chest. Gemini is not a great item in particular, but, you know. It don't matter because we have Mom's Knife. Deals with the devil don't matter because we have Mom's Knife. All we need is survivability because Hush and Delirium can be annoying even with Mom's Knife. It's worse if you have like a short range. Like if that Proptosis run had gone the distance, it would have been annoying because we had to be really close to do maximum damage. Delirium moves around so much actually. I think Mom's Knife would be actively difficult to use, so swapping it for like a Brimstone Knife situation, something like that would be handy. But yeah, we just need to kind of work on survivability. If we got Gimpy again, that'd be great, or Dark Bomb, the Relic. That's going to explode, yep. Hello, Big Horn. Yep, just stay there, goodbye. More HP to trade away, ideally, okay. One way or another, it's going to be a quick run, I'll tell you that much now. Unfortunately, we're not going to get deals with the devil, because we don't have any spare hearts and there's not any tinted rocks. Oh, if I get hit, I'll come back and go into the curse room just straight away. That might teleport us to deal with the devil. Ooh, or that could be a teleport card, actually. Oh, there's no stone to break open the gap. Curses! My inability to fly has foiled me again. Boss trap room. Well, we can't get in there unless we have an arcade, but there might be an arcade because I've got 15 cents. Did you see that knife skim over the face and not do any contact damage? Because I did. Look for the key, and there's the item room. The D20. No. I guess if I get a bunch of stuff on a floor, like this for instance, that might be worth re-rolling. Well, that's not the speed up, is it? Something's wrong. Take a chance on this. That's the speed up. The lovers. We'll put 2 hearts on the floor, and we'll come back for the D20 and we'll use it in that room. Re-roll the basics. Okay, there's some stuff there that might be interesting. So, I don't think that trinket will do anything for Mom's Knife. Are you a wizard? Does that do anything to a knife? Thank God it doesn't. Walnut is hard to crack. I don't recall what it does, but I don't think it's anything super detrimental, so that'll do. And I think I'd like to find the shop, but let's fight the boss first for our best chance at deal with the devil. It's Gertie. Gertie will die. Goodbye, Gertie. There's more HP and regeneration, which might oh, there's flying. Okay, we'll ignore multi-dimensional baby. We will take Lord of the Pit though, which I think carries a speed up too. Yeah, we're at 1.45, which is good. Being able to fly with Mom's knife is a big bonus. And we still have 4 red hearts and regeneration now. It was a Joker card. Okay, we'll use the world. We'll take the Joker. We know where our secret room is, so let's look in there. And hope for the best, that it's not one of the many bad secret rooms. Clutch Magic Mush. Some money for the shop. Didn't reach you, huh? Oh, I don't have any bombs left. Well then. Alright, curse room, shop. Done on the floor. Oh wait, there's an arcade. Never mind, we're not done. Okay, well, still curse room first. Purity, that's a spirit heart. It's actually kind of okay. I know we only got half out of it because of leaving the curse room. Still okay though. There's no blood bank. Oh, you've ruined my plans, you bitch. I don't even know who I'm calling a bitch, but you're a bitch. And there's a lot of rooms to clear to get down to the shop. Although, obviously, we're not hurrying for time. Hurrying for range a little bit. It's taking a while to get a fully charged knife that goes the distance, but sometimes that's actually a benefit, not a detriment. Detriment, not like mint as in the food, but you know what I mean. E-M-N-T. Oh, it's extra big, that's why it's making that weird noise. Oh wait, no, sorry, extra small. It's an extra small way guy. What a terrible shame. I don't know what I did to warrant so many of these being champions. We don't have champions, pal. What the? Oh, it's the kind that splits. Okay. Oh, Greed's dead. We got some money. No tinted rock. Still don't want multi-dimensional baby. I think that's good to go. So we're going down to the depths. What floor is this? Curse. Yeah, depths 1 with 11 minutes to spare. Not bad. Yeah, self-sacrifice room. Oh, we could have if I will go back just very quickly because I can get into the boss trap room via the secret room. That's a lot of money. Is that going to be valuable? Only if the shops stop being greed every time. Although granted, that's the first shop I've been into in 2 runs. Oh, Mega Maw. See you in hell. That was worth it. We didn't lose the half spirit heart that's going to help us get our deal with the devil on the next floor. And we got a crap ton of money. Which is the best metric for weighing something. For instance, EA is a crap ton of evil. It would not be worth doing. This is a bad room for getting hit just because of how weird the gravity is. Got lucky though. Okay. First dead end of the run that I didn't willfully go towards, I think. Now, unfortunately, we're not going to, like, even if this goes well and we get Hush, bugger, and we get, these have way too much health, and we get Delirium, I think Maggy still needs Mega Satan, which is not going to happen. It's impossible for all 3 to happen on the same run. Even if we got, oh, that's how the explosion works, huh? Even if we got both key pieces. So we're only sitting on a 1/3 chance, so if I take red heart damage, honestly it doesn't particularly matter because we've got this Joker card, so we can make the deal happen. Just I'd ideally like to see what I get from the boss first to know whether or not it's going to be HP. Because we've been getting a lot of HP from the bosses for some reason. Okay, I was very lucky. I'm glad I could fly for that room. And again, if I get hit, I will come back and do the curse room straight away as opposed to later. Yeah, these new spiders definitely have way too much HP. Okay, we can go back to the curse room now. And we might as well just go to the deal with the devil now. See what we get. We got a button. The button spawned the bomb. Okay, deal with the devil please. Something for 2. I will risk it. It's a little brimstone. Not great. But not necessary, I guess, is the thing. Although it will get a chance to fire because that's roughly how long I'm charging my knife for anyway. Actually got a profit for bombs there too. Okay, I'll try this. Power pill. 9 volt for quicker charge. Ace of clubs we don't really want. Not a great shop, unfortunately. We've got one more and we still have enough to buy stuff. I was hoping for at least like a spirit heart. But I guess we're doing glass cannon, which is not going to work for Hush or Delirium, sadly. There's a half spirit heart that'll become a full spirit heart because of the way those things work. Ah, bugger, we don't know what we're taking. Glowing hourglass turns back time. It's not a good item. E. coli turdy touch. Also not a good item. It can be good if we got like a unicorn stump or like the full unicorn horn, although that's not as good honestly for the kind of build we'd be running. That's too many hands. But hey, at least we might get some use out of it. Stuff that does contact damage to us, if it's got low HP, it will insta-die and turn to poo. And I think the poo can pay out with stuff, but I'm not 100% sure. So like, there's a small amount of value there. It's an eensy weensy. Now we don't actually want to earn this deal with the devil. It's a 9% chance, so it's exceptionally unlikely. I'm just saying we ideally do not want to earn it, because that means we'll have a 100% chance of an X4. Luck up and 2 keys, that's fine. And we didn't earn with the deal with the devil, so that's even better. It might be a 60-something% chance actually, not 100. Yeah, 67.5. Not bad odds. Little Brim, this is all you. Infinite bombs. Start blowing shit up. Find a crawl space. Stay up late on a school night. Tears up doesn't really do much when you've got Mom's knife. Just in the same way. Oh, hello. Wait a minute. Where's Florian? Or is Ed's ego now so large that there's 2 of him? We do not want the left hand. If we'd had like 1 gup item so far, I probably would have gambled on the left hand. The left hand makes all chests become red chests, if you aren't aware. Which don't often pay out with anything useful, but sometimes they pay out with devil deal items. Certain devil deal items. I don't know how I managed to fire diagonally there, but I did. Can't get in the boss trap room. If we find an arcade that actually has a blood bank in it, I can. Yeah, those new spider things and these ghosts lower the max HP. They're not hard, they're just annoying. It could be a secret room actually. Also, I'm forgetting I have unlimited bombs. Might as well blow up all the fires, try for spirit hearts. Could make all the difference, honestly. I was tempted to go back and blow up the rocks in that room. Still kind of am, but if we can get ourselves a teleport card, we can go into boss rush and steal an item. Is that 2 black hearts I got there, or was that just one that got shoved away because of dumb patch changes? I can't remember if I covered that on a stream episode or just a locally recorded episode, but apparently hearts occasionally bounce away from you because they're scared hearts or some dumbass thing like that, so you've got to chase them down to be able to pick them up. One of the stupidest additions to a game I've ever heard of. Paralysis. The man didn't talk, so I did for him. Hey, he spoke there. So we have a stars card, so we can steal an item from boss rush now. Hello, bomb beggar. Sadly, the fact I have unlimited bombs makes no difference to you, so die. Wow, that was a really good payout. Ooh, so that's trinket smelter, I believe. Which we now can't afford, so I will buy it with explosions. So I absorbed the chestnut, coconut, whatever the hell it is. And now any other trinket I find, I can also absorb those. Is my understanding. Mom's bra we don't want. Little monstro, yeah, you know what, fine. We'll have a little following of relatively useful familiars. He's got the same charge time as Little Brim, which is also the same charge time as my knife, roughly. So yeah, kind of works. And there is Mom. Isaac! Hey Mom, I've got your knife. And now you're dead. Oops, tinted rock. Didn't get to deal with the devil. The finger, the mushroom, is there anything around the sides? There's not. So the finger is just like we point at stuff and they take damage. Which is fine by me. Oh, that was an RU wizard pill, whatever. Alright, there we go. So we're definitely making the Hush fight. We should have enough HP to do Hush, so we'll get an unlock for that I've never had before. Delirium is up in the air purely based on just not having amazing survivability. It's speed up, right? Nope. Hematomesis. Actually okay with that. That means boss trap rooms will be open. Walked into that. Hello, troll bomb. And all the keys. Ah, I forgot I had placenta, although it just kicked in, so never mind. Damn you, useful regeneration. Oh, it's a nothing room. Oh, good, we've got a curse of screw you. Could you teleport me? Oh, a double key room. Could you teleport me closer to the boss next time? Save us all a bit of time. It's a run re-roll. I'm not going to do it because what we have is working. If I'd accidentally picked up something on that Curse of the Unknown floor which screwed with my run, like soy milk or something, then obviously yes. But there's too high a chance of getting something that isn't nearly as effective, so even if it did improve my survivability, which re-rolls often do, for whatever reason you tend to get a lot of HP ups when you re-roll. Oh wait, I can fly. You're no threat to me. Oh, there's HP, which I'm hoping we can trade away. Well, that guarantees another deal with the devil, and we still got plus 2 HP in the form of black hearts, so I know there's only one more deal with the devil, but at least it's guaranteed now. Unfortunately, it's almost certainly going to be guaranteed to be Krampus, because screw me. But at least we're guaranteed to see, and we'll know for sure whether the game hates me that much. I've been spending too much time with a PS4 exclusive beta, and it's very cross about that fact. I was supposed to be your favourite son, etc. Well, spoilers, it's Monster Hunter, but don't tell the game yet. That was not English. Don't tell the game yet until I win the run. Luckily, I don't think the game speaks broken English, so we're fine. Oh, you got 2 plays. You will get 5 plays in a second. If he peels it with HP up, I would use it. You're gonna die. Still gonna die. Well, there's a trinket, which we can't really use, but I'll absorb it. The blister is just the one that makes you immune to spikes, right? So the fact that we fly makes it utterly irrelevant. I need to get a run, like an Eden run or something, where I start with this trinket smelter on the first floor. And then I think there's a possibility of doing some really interesting things with it. Like every time you find a trinket, you can absorb it. And by an end of an hour-long run or whatever, going the whole distance, you can have some really interesting effects that aren't from direct items. Okay, deal with the devil first. It is not Krampus. Goodbye, Trinket Smelter. So that puts us on nothing but Spirit Hearts and Black Hearts, so that means that we're going to get Polaroid Invincibility every time I'm hit. It also means if we get batteries, we can keep on generating health. We are getting extra charge as well because of the battery. Infinite bombs. Mystery Sack is a thing, and that is a trinket I'm totally okay with. Rune Bag is good. That's not Revenge Fly. That's the other one. Let me think about that for a second, because an Alga's rune could be so huge here. Remote Bomb Fly thingy is definitely better than Backstabber. So sorry, I knew what aim it was. I just had no idea what it was called. I still don't really. It was called what? Parasitic, Parasoid. Okay. So we'll buy this. That's like the dull razor, isn't it? I don't know what that does. I still won't, because that's how we're spending our money. We'll take Rune Bag. And it gives us a free rune right off the bat, right? Nope, never mind. Tinted Rocks. No. Okay, team. Let's go spend 5 minutes fighting a boss that's really boring. Going to point my finger at you from here. I assume the poison is from Pestilence. I actually thought it spat out poison flies, but maybe it just gives me occasional poison. Honestly, the sooner we get you to big face form, the better. I'm pointing at you. You're probably taking like 2 damage a tick from the finger, but hey, damage is damage. I didn't see the shot that hit me there. I suspect that one of my familiars was in the way of it. He is going to get lots of super armor, and if I'm very far away from him, I can't actually hit him. That was very riveting, that time where you were like under the ground for 10 seconds and nothing was happening. Nail biting stuff. We're gonna get hit like 4 more times, I would guess, at most. That's bad for Delirium. That's when he starts doing the dimensional shots. It's basically luck whether or not you get hit by them. The Delirium floor will get some more items, obviously, and depending on what those items are, it could be very beneficial. Are we just... Did I get a size up? Why am I getting hit by shots which I normally can pass through? It might be because of where my shadow is? Oh, you're doing the dimensional tiers already, huh? You look like Grimace when you're under the ground. He already changed directions prior to me even touching this wall. Everything is fine. Sometimes patience is a virtue. Gotta make sure we kill the polyps, otherwise he's never gonna poke up. He just spawned another one somewhere. There it is. That's a lot of bullets. Oh, you're doing bloody dimensional tears again. Ooh, yep, knew that was coming. Although one more hit may actually get a heart back, so that's not so bad. Stop with the bloody dimensional tears. It's very annoying. Yeah, you see those tears you're doing? Don't do that. Nice little cluster of polyps you've left me. Good riddance, bad boss. Unlock! Purity has appeared in the basement, whatever that is. Alright, so depending on how many rooms I can clear in the void prior to finding Delirium. Did I say Delirium there when I meant I killed Hush? Whatever. You know, they're both the same. They're both annoying. Either way, good start. Just got to clear as many rooms as possible, get to full hearts plus a charge, and we're in with a shot. Delirium is going to be harder to hit with the knife. That's just the way it's going to be. If this is an algaes, we're obviously holding on to... Oh, beautiful. That helps a crap ton. There we go again. I hope I remember to call this episode Crap Ton. I'm sure it won't get demonetized if I do. Yeah, I definitely would not be able to call it Crap Ton. Hell, I have to fight for every episode of Bloodborne just because it has blood in the title. I am willing to waste some bombs trying to find black hearts here, just in case. Every little helps. This is important because this means if all I have left to do is Maggy is Mega Saiyan, that's not something you can brute force very easily, so it's not something I particularly care about aiming for. Also because the unlock will be a dumb co-op baby, so who cares. We don't want to clear that big room yet until we've done a couple more small rooms first, because it'll give me double charge. Oh, I thought you died. Well, get turned into poo. Good riddance. Personally, all that did was cover the damage because it was champion. So we're not really looking to do bosses specifically unless I have a teleport. Alright, now we have an Anzus, that helps. Let's see, who is likely to be Delirium? This one I'm next to, maybe. There is a lot of rooms. Was that a tin of rock? No. There is a lot of rooms though. And I'd rather clear some rooms until I have more HP before I test a boss. Just in case. Don't want to balls this up at the last second. Cut to ballsing it up at the last second. Although I should clear the way to bosses. Because then at least it's productive. Very large and red you are. It would have been nice to have spider mod, just to know how much the finger pointing at something does. It won't be a lot. I'm curious how much incidental damage it does. It'd help, like, rate it. Oh, half a heart. Good. Alright, so that's just got access to 4 bosses. Second secret room is off on its lonesome down here. I'll go for the second secret room, then we'll start picking off bosses. And I think I'd like to hold on to Pestilence. Oh, another vision rune doesn't do anything for us. Some dig as would be helpful because that gives you spirit hearts. Okay. Probably going to have like a charge in 3/4 by the time that's done. Depending on combat. Not every room necessarily has combat. That's very lucky. Oops, still might be dangerous. There we go. Big as? Blank room. Don't know what it was. I think it was Jera. There's another spirit heart right there, which is very helpful. Just fly. Well, I did a dumb, but at the same time, the dumb worked out. Why did the music stop when I did that? The straw. I think that's a good spacebar item. Yeah, it charges over time and does like damage to enemies. My ideal then is I come back for it when I'm ready to do Delirium. So we'll get one more charge. I'll use the power pill just in the next room just to clear it with ease. This is another chance for Spirit Heart, so apologies, but I am going to check it. If I had Trinket Smelter now, still, this would have been the ideal room, because we're going to get a few trinkets, probably. Look to La Luna. Not particularly good trinkets, but we did get some. Not a single Spirit Heart. Oh, the card could be promising. The tick. Follow the zebra. The fool. Well, nothing of use there. Trinket Smelter wouldn't have given us much. Power pill! Nom, 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 nom. Oh, you're still alive. We need to clear one more little room to get the charge. Infinite keys. Another algaes, so we'll use that. And then we will take the straw for damage. Although, do I want the damage still? For fighting bosses, 1, 2, 3, 4. If I need to go up to that top left corner to find Delirium, we're still going to be able to get charges on Satanic Bible. I think the straw is a better time he's headed, but it doesn't take your tier effect. So if you had scythes or bombs or whatever, then technically time his head would still be the best option. But if you've just got normal tiers, then the straw is better, I think. Because it doesn't need to do contact damage, it just hurts everything in the room. That's HP, so we can't... Oh, we got a Perthrow room.
Perthrow.
That's more like it. Damage up. Although I just realised our damage isn't actually that great. We had 7 damage on the first floor of that run that abruptly ended. And we're not even at 7 with this one. And that's Panic Farts, which is largely irrelevant. Ooh, double cage is bad. But it also means Delirium is one of those top left bosses. Bombs that spit out other bombs? Yeah, we put bombs in your bombs. Bomb, 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 bomb. So, there's no real quick way back, is there? That's okay. I'm going to clear up the left way, because if I want to go back for the straw, that'll give me a direct line to it. Actually, if I just clear this room. It's a chest quality room, so that means it's fairly hard. Those gurglings are spawning bombs, and there's lots of them. I feel like chest rooms should pay out with items. I don't think going back for the straw is going to be worth my time. Yet another Anzus, 3 on the same floor. Although granted, this floor is a lot bigger than your average floor. This is not how you get to those bosses at all. There's no connecting through path. Arg! I did it on purpose for the charges of Satanic Bible, clearly. Yep, it wasn't me not paying attention to the map or anything. God damn it. That's fine. But there's no through path there as well. Oh, I have to go via the big room. Arg! Delirium, you're annoying me. We haven't even started fighting yet. Hopefully you get a couple more damage ups prior to that, since you don't have the super armor thing. You just have too much HP. And too many forms where you damage the player without actually making contact with them, which isn't fair. Nope. One more silkworm. And another rune. I think that's Jera? Yeah. I doubled up the algaes just in case we get a particularly difficult room or a difficult boss. That means we can use it. and then still have access to one. Oh god. Trust yourself to Jesus. It worked! Don't do what I do. Get pointed at. Hello, ghost friendo. I have a finger with your name on it. Look at the way it's waggling. It's kind of weird. Alright, so this could be Delirium. I'm okay with it. We have full HP. We don't have a charge. Let's give it one more room for a charge. Although, no. When I get hit once, I get a charge. I keep forgetting that we're getting a charge every time we're hit. Or, you know, 1/6 of a charge or whatever. Looky, in a very, very small room. Don't want the HP, but thank you for the offer. This has got to be Delirium down here. He's slightly more off to the side than whoever is slightly to the east. Straight into Mom, that means straight into Alges. Drop on me, bitch. Hello, Isaac. I need to remember to keep on letting go of the knife though to fire my other tears. I imagine Delirium blow. Oh, also look at the weird blue coloured stuff around outside. Is that because I fought Hush? He's Hush right now, in fact. No, wait, no, that was Megamall. I don't like these becoming the Hush the bloat a lot because I bet his attacks hit before they land. Case in point, get below the Hush. Actually, do not get below the Hush. Also, don't get below the bloat, which is what I meant. I didn't even fight Isaac. Oh wait, no, he could be Blue Baby though, from the start of the Hush fight. Isaac! Newton! That's Isaac's surname, in case you're curious. Don't Google it. Apparently I killed Megamall a lot this run. I remember fighting him once in a boss trap room. Didn't fight him this floor though. Or did I? I don't think I did. But he's becoming Megamall a hell of a lot. Which is refreshing, honestly, because I've never seen him do that. The gurgling nothing personneled me! Right, well, war obviously we just fought. Or death, rather. Yeah, gonna need you to like get out the corner. His pony is staying. That's not good. Oh, I just poisoned it. One more hit and we can get the heart back, so that's just free damage essentially. He vanished. He became Big Horn, and then he became Mom again, and then he became Mega Fatty again. I don't know the boss names well enough to keep up with these transformations. There's too many horses! There's like 4 of the damn things. Kill the horses while you're invincible. There we go. We are going to win with the health we have left, plus we have +1 more heart. Mega Maw again. Alright, finally, Delirium with Maggy done. Just got Lilith to go as far as Delirium kills. And for her troubles, we got... What does that say? That said the achievement's called like Eucharist? Eucharist? I'm not quite sure how to pronounce it. Eucharist. Or something Christ. I assume it's an angel room item, so we'll never see it. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. Thank you again to Lord Icon for his support on Patreon. And I will see you next time. Ta-ta for now.